your regularly scheduled heat wave forecast, starring meteorologist Clay Smith, who says it's hot, but it's not the hottest day of the year, is it?
No, not quite, but it might as well be, Calvin, because it's soupy out there, swampy, whatever you want to call it. Just insert synonym for humidity. And that's what it feels like outside. Temperatures, again, in the low 90s. That doesn't seem that bad. But when you add in that humidity, I mean, dew points well into the 70s. So that air is just so thick out there. And as we take a look at your real feel, Cleveland, I'm sorry, I really am. 108, that's what it feels like in and around Cleveland. 103 in Dayton, 100 in Scottsboro, and 102 in Calhoun. And we're going to get a dose of this all week long. So please do what you can to stay hydrated. If you have friends and family who don't have AC, just make sure they're okay. Plenty of water and at least some way to stay cool because it's going to be hot. 93 was your high in McDonald. Paul Barris over in Red Bank had 92. We had 90 at Signal, and Trenton had 91 degrees. A little bit of rain down in Dalton, just under half of an inch. Doug and Delano had a very balmy 96 degrees. So as you can tell, just about everyone in the 90s today. Radar not showing a ton of activity, but we do have a couple showers just off to our west. So we're going to watch this closely because places like Marion and Jackson County could cash in on some of these heavier downpours. That's if they stay together. So we'll keep a close eye on this. Not going to be anything severe, but there still could be a couple pop-up storms between now and about 9 p.m. After that, we're going to be nice and quiet overnight. Again, we lose the daytime heating, thus losing the storm chances. But tomorrow, we are going to have a weak little system sliding in from the north. So what that means is, well, we could have more showers and storms popping up, some of which could be strong. I would say between about 3 and 8, that's when you need to be somewhat cautious of the weather. But the latest guidance not showing a whole lot, at least with our in-house model. But I think there's going to be at least some storm development tomorrow. So we're going to have to watch that pretty closely. Rainfall amount's not going to be overwhelmingly high. But again, you get under one of those heavy downpours, it don't take much to get an inch of rain when you have just a moisture galore here overhead, just pulled down by those clouds. So we'll keep a close eye on that as well. But there is a marginal risk for severe storms. This is mainly just for the threat of gusty winds, 50 to 60 miles per hour. Again, widespread severe weather not on the table, but there certainly could be a few severe warnings. And this is for our entire area, that dark green shade. So again, stay weather aware tomorrow, especially if you have outdoor plans. And then looking ahead towards the end of the month, it's just going to be downright hot and humid. So just prepare yourself for that. Really not going to see any major breaks coming up this week. We're likely to have the heat index at least close to 100 each and every day. We may get somewhat of a break in the humidity towards the middle of the week, but it's really not going to be enough to really tell the difference. And as we take a look at your 7-day forecast, we're going to have more heat, a little bit drier through the middle of the week. And then we have those storm chances coming back as we head into the weekend, Calvin.